Hey everybody, thank you for joining me today. This is just a fairly quick first impressions review of this. Now, I don't have the full jar. I have had 4 sachets, so I've used them for 4 days, and it's the Lancome Visionnaire Advanced Multi-Correcting Cream. So not to be confused with the serum, because there is a serum that's already been out for a while, but this is a new cream. It's available on the Lancome website, but it's not yet in Boots. It's being released on the 30th of April in shops. And yeah, like I said, this is the cream, not the serum. So I wanted to just give you a first impressions of it because I've really enjoyed it. I had intended to kind of compare it to the Lancome Dreamtone serum that you may have seen my video on. I'll link it below if you haven't, because I was raving about that. And I thought, let me just have a look kind of what the benefits are on this and kind of compare it to their other skincare. So I'm going to start with the bad, because I started to look at all of the different serums and creams and ranges that Lancome have, and I got very, very confused. And I thought there seems to be so many anti-wrinkle things that I'm not really sure why so many are needed if each one of them works. And a lot of them seem to overlap. So, you know, there's a couple of them that say they're for dull skin, a couple of them say that they're for anti-aging and wrinkles. And so I'm a bit unsure, because there's also not a lot of detail on the Lancome site as to the key kind of ingredients, or, you know, sometimes it just tells you how to use it, and it tells you a little bit, but it's more salesy. So I was a little bit confused, but I did jot down some notes, but I haven't got a huge amount of information. But I just wanted to give you kind of this. I've got 3 things here that I'm talking about: the Visionnaire, Genifique and the Dreamtone, and give you kind of a comparison on price and tell you what the benefits are supposed to be of each one, what this feels like, how much it is, and I do have the key ingredients to this. So the first one I'm talking about is this, and this is the Visionnaire cream. The price is £39 for 30ml, which is a fairly small jar, or £59 for 50ml. That makes it per 10ml £11. This one is said to be for wrinkles, plumpness and radiance. So it's supposed to help with your wrinkles, plump up your skin and give you more radiance to your skin. The key ingredient in this, there's 2 key ingredients: LR2412 and hyaluronic acid. So I had a little look into the LR2412, and Paula's Choice was a great website to look at, and I found the same kind of information when I looked at kind of my resources that I've got at work. And this is that what they're saying is that it penetrates through the layers and is able to do some kind of regeneration. And I think they seem to be saying that this is new, but this isn't really a new technology. There are a lot of ingredients that do penetrate, and there are some ingredients that are better if they sit on top of the skin and don't penetrate. So that's the kind of long and the short of it. So I wasn't that interested in that ingredient. There's nothing really wow to me about that ingredient. Hyaluronic acid, however, is a great moisturizer, and that's a great ingredient to be in there. What's really impressed me about this is really the feel of it, and you guys know how I like my perfume, and I say up front, perfume is not great for your skin. It is an irritant, as is alcohol, and this has both of them in, but I don't mind that, and I like the whole scent of skincare. This has a really lovely, fresh, light scent, but it is perfumed. It does smell of perfume. It isn't just that kind of spa-like smell or natural smell. It's definitely a perfume smell, but I think it smells divine. So that's the first thing that appealed to me. The second thing that appealed to me about this was it's a gel cream. So the texture of it feels so fresh on your skin. It is like if you have tried the Clarins Hydro Quench Cream Gel for oily to combination skin, that's what it's like. And I had actually been considering buying the Clarins Hydro Quench Gel Cream. I like gel formulas because as a rule, I've got oily skin, but I'm going to call this combination, this video, I might put in the title that it's for combination skin, because my skin at the moment is very much combination. And I don't just mean combination as oily in the T-zone and dry everywhere else. It's a combination of my skin is very dehydrated because of medication I'm taking and because of retinoids I'm using on my skin. But it's also, I get oily patches now and again. So it's really is truly combination. And what I thought I might do, if I end up buying this cream, which I think I might, then I might do another video for oily skin and talk about how it works then, and really talk about if I've seen any benefits from it. So like I said, the texture is what really appeals to me because it is a gel cream formula, and for oily skin or for skin prone to breakouts, which mine is, that feels really fresh and it feels like it's not clogging up your pores. I want something, I'm always looking for something that's going to give me a really good moisture boost but not feel thick and greasy and like it's kind of stuck on in my pores, you know. And that's what this feels like. It feels really fresh going on. It feels moisturizing. I've had no tightness whatsoever when I've used it. It takes a while to sink in. It doesn't sink in immediately, but I would say within about 20 minutes, within about a couple of minutes, your skin is okay, you know, it's not like really sticky, but within about 20 minutes, it's perfectly matte. Whereas for the first 20 minutes, it does feel slightly tacky, but not hugely so, not so that it would put me off at all. It hasn't stung my skin, and that's something that's very, very important because, as I mentioned, I'm using retinoid cream at the moment. I'm using retinol in the middle of my face and retinoid on my chin. And I have found every single moisturiser that I have stings when I put it on just for a second, and it's not a problem, and I kind of expected it to because the retinoid is kind of renewing my skin. This did not sting at all, and with it having perfume in it, I kind of expected it would, but it didn't at all. It felt very calming. So yeah, I love the feel, I love the texture, and like I said, it has made my skin feel moisturised. It hasn't felt tight at all. But bearing in mind, this is a first impressions review because I've only used 4 sachets. I've used 1 sachet a night for 4 days, and I've put it all the way down my neck, so there's enough in one of these to do like your face and neck, and it feels lovely. And I've looked forward to using it every night, so it is something I'm considering purchasing. Just a note on, I was thinking a lot of people that have watched my Dreamtone video will be saying, well, which one do you prefer, the Dreamtone or this? Because I feel like they both have a similar feel on the skin. I like them both for similar reasons, and not really even for the benefits. The Dreamtone is one that just feels amazing on my skin, and I felt like it instantly made my skin super soft, and it gave a little bit of radiance to it, and it just felt wonderful. And again, it felt moisturised and it didn't make my skin feel tight at all. This one has pretty much the same effect, and they've both got that lovely smell, they've both got that lovely feel. I haven't bought the full size of the Lancome Dreamtone again because it is £69 for a full bottle. This you can buy a small jar for £39. Is it £39? I said yeah, for 30ml. So that I don't mind paying as a little treat for my skin, and I will use it kind of as a night cream, and it's got that gel effect, so I feel like I'm not kind of clogging my pores. Not that I do with the Dreamtone, but with the Dreamtone, looking at it, there aren't many benefits in it. It talks about, or for me, there aren't many benefits. It talks about lightening the skin, but it doesn't actually have the chemical in it that lightens your skin. It has rather kind of light reflecting pigments, and it's more a cosmetic look as opposed to actually changing something in your skin. It's more the appearance of it. I think it's lovely. It made my skin feel great, and I would love it. If they did a smaller one, I would probably treat myself to it, but I'm not going to pay £70 for a moisturiser that they recommend to use a couple of times a day. This, however, for £39, I would pay, like I said, as a treat, as a night cream. So this is probably the one I would choose. So just to give you kind of a difference in price between this, the Dreamtone, and the Genifique. So, and also the other serum. So you've got the Visionnaire cream, which I've told you about. Then you've also got the serum of this, which I haven't tried, but it is expensive for the same amount. So for 30ml of this, it costs £39. Okay, so for the cream, like I said, it is £39 for 30ml, but for the same amount of the serum, so the Visionnaire serum, it's £59, so a lot more money for the serum of this. And the serum says that it's also anti-wrinkle like the cream. Doesn't say anything about plumping or radiance, but it says that it evens skin tone, which is actually what the Dreamtone claims to do as well. So that's the serum. Then you've got the Genifique serum, which is, they don't do a smaller size in the Genifique serum. That I could see online. That's even more expensive though, £82 for 50ml. But the Genifique serum has got a lot of claims. It says that it smooths fine lines and deep wrinkles, it boosts radiance, it clarifies and evens skin tone, it improves skin texture, increases elasticity and tonicity, firms skin and hydrates. Now, I used the Genifique serum, I had a sample of it and I didn't enjoy it. It felt like water. It didn't feel like a nice experience. I don't remember there being much of a smell, and I don't remember feeling anything particular on my skin. It just wasn't for me, and I thought, no, I didn't really enjoy that. The Genifique cream is around about the same price as the Visionnaire cream, in that it's £58 for 50ml. And it doesn't say much about what the benefits of that are. This compared to the Dreamtone is £69 for 40ml. So £39 for 30ml, £69 for 40ml. So the Dreamtone is a lot more expensive. The Dreamtone is a serum. It's advertised as a serum, but it doesn't feel like a serum at all to me. A serum to me is very thin, is normally translucent or semi-translucent. It feels, the Dreamtone to me feels more like a lotion. That's what it feels like a liquid moisturizer, or even a very thin cream. But the Dreamtone serum also says to use it day and night, whereas everything else doesn't, apart from the Visionnaire serum, which says to use 3 pumps daily. The Dreamtone serum claims to work on dark spots, uneven skin tone, blemish marks and dull skin. So that's not something that I'm overly interested in, and like I said, when I looked at the ingredients, it's really more about the appearance anyway. So I just wanted to give you that quick kind of comparison from what I can see and from the information I can find out, and from what information they kind of put out there. But so far, love it, would recommend it to give your skin a treat. I think it's got a great ingredient in with hyaluronic acid, because that will give you moisture. But I can't see anything specifically about anti-aging. There was some talk of it working on pores. I can't see anything in it that would particularly do that. But I do love the feel of it, and I am going to buy it for myself as a treat at some point. So I hope this has been some use to you. If you would like me to do a full review of this product, then please do let me know, and when I buy that small jar, I will use it and do a full review as opposed to just doing it in my empties. So thank you very much for watching today, and I will speak to you again in my next video.